Decorative dears, hope you are fine. Wanted to greet you from here, from the morning. Wonderful vibe of Cambodian, sunny and shining morning vibe. I will have to change place soon in some days, and I'm already thinking that I will miss this place, but I will not be too far, and it will be also very, very nice. And I just wanted to say that I'm feeling so good today because in several days, in 26 January, I was just brooding over the fact that I tried to help actually a cat and I could not save him as I wanted. And yeah, the story goes like this: is that I went to the board of the city of Mumbai, and I was using the washroom, the only washroom that was there. But people, sometimes in some washrooms they don't need washroom; they are just, washing very easily in other parts. But I need a washroom. I need a proper bathroom. If I can put some cleanliness, some comfort somewhere, I always do it because it's okay. I did a lot of tapasya in my life. I did a lot of fasting and several Kumbh Melas where we sleep on the ground and all. So this I know. And in this bathroom, there was a cat. There was a white cat. And they had to put the cat outside and clean everything. And then I could have bath, could have a shower. And actually, this cat could not walk. His rare uh, foot, both feet and legs were damaged. We don't know exactly if he fell from a tree or if he was, caught by a dog or what happened to him. Anyway, he could not walk and he could not clean himself properly. The upper part was very clean. It was very, very sweet, but the lower part was really not okay. And he was, his all his genitals were so much like covered in mud that I was thinking he has a hernia actually. And then, the first day I saw him outside in the sun, I didn't understand that he has a problem. We cannot approach like so easily a cat if he doesn't know us. I didn't want to scare him. But as I saw him then the next day in the washroom, I was thinking I have to give him a bath. And I gave him milk first and some food, and then I started to pat him, and he became very friendly, and he accepted, he understood it. Actually, he gets cleaned, and he let me clean him, and I put him in the sun, and we spent amazing moments. And I was knowing that those moments are maybe his last moments. I was feeling that, right? And like oh my god, I will become emotional. The cat story. The cat story. We have our little attachments, and it's, I'm detached of his death, because so I will tell you how he died after. But still, like those tender moments we had together, it's so precious, so precious. And yeah, the story goes like this: that I took like 2-3 days with him, like cleaning him every day, putting some cream. He had some wounds, so I had to put some cream. It was like a baby. I was even feeling that I'm like taking care of him like a baby. And I was also thinking of all maybe beings that I could not help before. Like, my grandmother died when I was 9, and I know he was not walking properly anymore. Her legs were not fine. And I was thinking of my mother, who also passed away in 2017. And I also feel, that I didn't do the maximum. Even if you do the maximum, you'll always feel you didn't do enough for the loved ones, right? And so it was like this cat was taking everything from me. It was such a therapy. I really encourage you, if you be detached first, get detached first, because of course, if you have a pet, we get attached. We have a bird, we get attached. We don't get attached only to human beings, but we get attached to this, sweet, sweet pets. So I was doing my best, and I cleaned the basket and I prepared everything for him to bring him to another place to get some care, because this place where he was, actually in this place, not far, there was a risk that maybe a jaguar is coming, some tiger is coming. And also he was not cleaned properly. People were not taking care of him because, yeah, maybe they were busy, maybe they didn't know how to approach him and so on. I don't want to criticize because they're sweet. Everyone is sweet there. And maybe it was my experience. And also that bathroom was the bathroom of a saint, so I was like, wow, they keep this cat there, this bathroom is sacred. It should not be so much poo there, because of course the poor cat could not clean himself properly, so it was smelling so bad. So I prepared everything and I did a whole yatra with the cat, and he was so happy and we shared beautiful moments, and he was just like reassured, that I was there. It was so amazing. And we wanted to bring him first to an ashram where there's a Mataji taking care of some dogs, and she also received a cat and and two babies. She's taking care of dogs, and she takes care of a sadhu who came there and since 1 month has a leg damaged. And suddenly a mother cat with two babies also came to her, and she said, what to do? I don't have enough means to take care of all, but somehow through the divine grace everything is happening. So this is what we have to see. The divine grace is there, like Jesus says in the Bible, don't worry, even the wheat grains are counted, by God, and also the birds are still eating. Everything is going fine. We just worry. And Guruji also has amazing satsang saying, what if you passed away, people will forget you. We have to move on. And I remember when our cat passed away, 16 years old cat passed away last year in July. My son was sad, and then I was also a little bit sad, but of course I spent less amazing moments with my son because he was always with him. And just Guruji said, after all, he's just a cat. But I know he didn't say this saying, oh, a cat is not important, but just because he wanted us to feel good. And it created a detachment for me because I had so much work to do. I could not allow myself to go in some emotions at that time. Even if we have to see emotions, we have to face our emotions, we have to express them. Only then we can shift. Expressing emotions, you can shift to next level. If you just hold everything for you, you cannot. You have to express it. You have to process it. You have to transcend it. Very, very important. So now today I want to tell you this story until the end, and then when I will have time, I will tell you more stories. I have something very special for you that I'm preparing, and you will get it maybe by April, by Easter. For the Easter symbolical meaning, I will prepare this for you. And so this is, I'm doing all this yatra, and actually taking care of the cat. I kind of missed some other pilgrimages I wanted to do. I wanted to go to Godavari River, to Nasik, actually, because Godavari, it's my name, and I'm meditating on the symbolical meaning of Godavari, and Godavari is Ganga, and Ganga, is coming from Mahavishnu's feet, and there's so many, nice stories, and Lord Shiva is catching Ganga in his hair, and it's so many things that I wanted to stay on, but finally I was like, okay, what to do? Now I'm very important and needed here for this little being, And then a sadhu said, don't worry, a cat is part of the tiger's family. It means that is the vahana, the vehicle of the Divine Mother. And the ashram where he was brought, it's near some amazing ashrams of amazing ashrams. And amazing temples of Divine Mother, Ambaji Mandir and Churial Mata, in Gujarat. After Mumbai, we brought the cat to Gujarat, and And of course, I was knowing it would be difficult. So finally, we could not put the cat with the Mataji who takes care of animals. I know she would have maybe taken so much care of him, but he was surrounded by dogs. So again, he had an obstacle in his life. Again, there was a risk that he loses his life. And then I brought him. Actually, finally, the sadhu was with me. Said, "Okay, I will take care of him." And I said, "Yeah, it's good because maybe while cleaning the cat, there will be more cleanliness also in some parts of the ashram. Us Western people, we feel that some things can be better." So he said, "Yes, I will take care." And I will make him. So finally, he took so much care. There were some dogs there, but some buildings were up. So I was thinking it's okay. The dogs will not come, and this is what happened. So the cat again was in the sun, and he was taken care of, and he was really, but he didn't like to stay in his box because, another thing, like we always lose something for something else that is maybe not so good what we had. But still we have to cope with that. So it's like, so complicated to do the right action, so delicate to do something and not feel guilty and not feel it's maybe a mistake that you did. And what is better, to leave a cat to be eaten by a tiger or to bring a cat near some dogs, or to, so it's like from all angles there was danger, and there was a chance that he will not survive, even if he was really back on his feet. Once I started to clean him, he got good food every day, he got love every day, he was back on his feet, and I saw a surgeon that said that maybe he will even recover his feet because but we had to put him in a hospital far away alone, and he was already so fragile. So I said, okay, let him be there. I will come back from Cambodia and we'll see for his surgery, because we need to see him, right? As we do in our countries, veterinary, we go and see our cat, we go and see our dog every day, even if he's in hospital, because that is a link, that is a connection, that is a strength that we give to this animal and to whoever, right? And so actually on 26th January, which is an amazing day for independence in India, celebration and all, and usually Independence Day I always have amazing experiences, like 4th July Independence, like day of US, I always have amazing experiences of liberation. So pay attention to liberation days and Independence Day and Revolution Day, like liberation, coming out, freedom, coming out of whatever obstacles are there, freedom. Pay attention to this. It's very important to see this, how it unveils and how it presents, this day presents itself to you. I got the news on 26th morning that the cat passed away. Of course, I didn't ask for more things because there were so many reasons that he could pass away that I didn't ask. I didn't want to, start like a very sad story, or let people, already they were feeling sad a little bit because they had to give me a sad news. But anyway, so I got that news and I was okay on the spot. But then Holocaust celebration came, and I also visited the killing field in Cambodia. That is a place where the Khmer Rouge were killing the people. 2 billion people were killed in Cambodia and went through like terrible torture. So then, when I saw this genocide museum and I came back to my cat idea, I still said, oh my God, yeah, I'm sad, a little bit sad, like not sad in a attached way, but it was still like, feeling so much compassion for the cat that could have been helped more if we were in Europe. But still, when I was comparing genocide with that story, it was like, wow, what am I sad about? I mean, it's completely ridiculous, okay? So I give you this as insight. Of course, the first insight is, whatever you do good, be happy for that. I had a short like this today, like, okay, I made that cat happier than he was, so I have to feel good for that. But yes, then independently of me, he was in other place with other people. I was not there. He was missing me. Of course, I was missing him a little bit. And And you have to let go, right? You did the best, and feel you did the best, and be happy, be proud you did the best, and then just let go of the outcome. This is what Bhagavad Gita is teaching us as well, right? um, just detach of the negative results of positive or negative. Detach yourself of the fruits of action globally. You did good, it's okay, who cares? You did bad, who cares? Because after all, you should not get attached to whatever you did, however you did, right? But then after, so this is on one side for yourself, if something similar is in your life. And on second hand, my God, there's so much suffering in the world, and it was big suffering. We cannot even imagine. When we went to the Genocide Museum, you cannot imagine that people can harm, torture other people like this, but still I can say that when you read this on the wall, it still remains for you like stories, because I don't know, your mind, I think our mind cannot cope with that. So it's like, okay, you just look at that. Of course, several times I felt compassion, several times I felt my tears coming, several times, but at the same time, this killing field in Siem Reap city, there's one in Phnom Penh, these people kill people all over India, these asuras, these demons, how we can call them, they kill people all over Cambodia. And of course, we know Germany genocide, and we know other genocides that were under silence in some countries because they want to preserve their reputation and so on. But yeah, coming back to Siem Reap, this place is surrounded by pagodas. It means that these Buddhist monks did so many prayers for these souls. So it's all okay. But still today itself, and it's good I do this video today to tell you, we will go there to do an Om chanting, we will go there to meditate for peace, we'll go there to just face that suffering exists. And I will make more satsangs about suffering for you, because I know it's one thing that we have in our life that we have to overcome. We have to overcome suffering. We have to go beyond. We have to transcend it. And I will tell you how in my life I decided not to see suffering, and everything was fine, and we decided to be strong, sometimes to just, okay, this is not part of me, this is out of me. But to understand people, you have to make that part of you, because through you understand other. And I can say that through my suffering suffering that I'm observing, but still suffering that is there, suffering in all the situations that I told you, through this I can feeling this and feeling I'm human. Through this I can see other people suffering, and I can feel that suffering, and can know that they need some help, And I will just end like this, that I was in Kumbh Mela in 2019. And I'm a positive person, I'm a happy person. Those who know me, you know how happy I am and how I'm lifting, everyone up, and I'm lifting myself up. Because, again, Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, raise yourself by yourselves. You have to put yourself back, back on your feet, raise. And yeah, it's good to just not stay too much in letting your mind brood over some things. And move on, and you will get the meaning of this. You will understand what happens to you. You will get wisdom from that. So, but you see, seeing so much. So the more I was taking, the more I was seeing. The more I was taking, the more I was seeing. And when you reach this, like, okay, my God, 2 billion people, that is, it's like shrinking. You're making your heart shrink. And yes, I was saying that today we will go to do a meditation there. It's important to do this. And we also did full moon Om chanting for the Holocaust. That was, I have to remember, I think it's 25th and 24th. This is the Holocaust celebration. I mean, international remembering day, reminding moment about this. Yeah, so wherever you are, so take this advice, just see the positive, okay? Allow yourself to feel emotion, but don't go like endlessly into that, like for hours and days and days. It's like let it unveil, like you have some thread that you were holding. Yeah, take the first part of the thread, and because it's a lot when you open the doors, open the gate to whatever tears, to the tears you hold, to the sufferings you hold, to the traumas, and I mean the illusions, because after all it's an illusion, and maybe the whole cat story, it's an illusion, a big illusion, right? Because yeah, who is suffering inside, who is depressed, who gets depressed, who is going to burn out, who? It's about the mind, it's about this identity of which we have to take distance, and that we have to heal, right? To heal by surrendering it, by letting go of it, by seeing what is not you exactly, what is not you truly forever. I mean, the suffering comes and goes, like Buddha was saying, right? And all the sages are saying, like, yeah, you don't go into a river twice in the same way. You enter and you come out, and it's not the same river anymore. You are not all the same anymore, and it's just like some seconds, like going in a river, coming out. Uh, so yes, so just think of this, and let us meet in the next series. I have a lot of things to say about this. I said it in the live. I told many things in the live satsang. So think of watching the direct live videos that come like live stream. Of course, once it's passed, it becomes like live videos or direct videos. And let's continue to meditate on this. It's one of the key. If you can overcome this identification with emotions, with your mind, and with all this, you will be so happy, you will be so liberated, you will feel so good. Okay, so let's say today is another day, and today you choose to be happy. We choose to be happy, and we choose to see positive actions we did, and non-negative results. We will not hang on, yes, brood over what went wrong when you try to do your best. Okay, have a beautiful day wherever you are, day, night, evening, and see you soon. Jai Gurudev.